you guys can hear me. Hope everything is running fine. We all are still actually going live. I'm not sure what's happening here. I hope you guys can see the game, because I can't really see the screen as yet. I'm not sure what's happening here. Yeah, the screen is not working. So let me just refresh the game. I'm sorry about this, guys. The screen is just not working. So today we have a new deck for you called the Galactic Ghetto. So it features our Alcremie VMAX from Champions Path. And let me just check. Oh my god, it's not working. Okay, this is real bad. It's supposed to capture. So give me a few minutes, I'm just gonna sort this out. I'm just gonna add another one then. Game capture. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening to this thing. Live. I think it's working though. It should be working. What's up, Pokemon? Things are getting a bit annoying here because the stream is not running well. Okay, we are up again. It's working fine. Finally. So today we have a good deck for you. It's called Galactic Ghetto. So it features our... Thank you, Pokemon. It is working. So it features our Alcremie VMAX from Champions Path with the GMAX Risk attack. We are trying to charge up our Pokemon with energies as many as possible with our Cruel Charge. Cruel Charge Articuno from Evolving Skies allows you to play this Pokemon from your hand, and as you do that, as you put it onto your bench, you get to attach 2 Psychic Energy cards from your hand immediately to your Articuno. In addition to that extra 1 energy you get to attach from your hand. So every turn you actually get to attach more than 3. If you have 2 Articunos, if you're lucky enough to get Articuno with 2 energy cards on your hand, then you get to use it, and then use a supporter card after that to get out more Articunos to attach even more energy cards. You can even attach up to 5 energy within a single turn if you're lucky enough to get. You actually have to be very lucky to not only get your basic Pokemon but also your basic energy cards, a lot of your basic energy cards at a time. That is why we have 15 basic energy in this deck, 15 basic psychic and 3 basic dark energy. So the dark energy is basically for our Galarian Moltres, because we actually get to recycle with our Dire Flame Wings ability. Dire Flame Wings allows you to recycle that extra 1 darkness energy for you to do extra 60 damage for your GMAX Risk every turn. And so that's why we have our Galarian Moltres. 1 copy of that card, only 3 copies of our Darkness Energy. But we have cards to discard that Darkness Energy with our Alistair. And to recycle our basic Psychic Energy, we have our 1 energy recycler and 1 training card. So training card allows us to put it back into our hand. That means we get to use Articuno once more. After discarding, after using your GMAX Risk to discard, you actually get to scoop it up, and then because you won't have any more energy on your Articuno, that means you get to use your scoop up net to freshly charge up energy cards once more by using your training card or your energy recycler, and then getting them back out with your supporter cards. We have Caitlyn as well to get back your supporter, to get back your energy, basic energy into your hand, so they get to attach. After scooping it up, you get to reattach using your Cruel Charge once more, and then using GMAX Risk immediately after. A new way to play Psychic without Shadow Rider. The Moltres edition is with one. Thank you. So yeah, Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, we have 0 Shadow Rider in this deck, I'm glad to say, because Shadow Rider, it's an evolution card. You are adding that extra VMAX card, and you have, we don't actually have that many Fog Crystals to spare. Fog Crystal is actually better to get your energy card with this card, actually, because you can't actually, it's actually more likely to get Articuno than a lot of energy at a time. I'm not sure why, but if you have your Articuno in hand and not a lot of energy, then it's best to get energy card with your Fog Crystal. But sometimes you cannot do that just because you have no Alcremie yet on your bench. So we only have 3 copies of our V card VMAX and 3 copies of Galarian Articuno, 1 copy of Moltres, and 2 Crobats in this deck. So it's all pretty scarce, only 3 copies, just because we need a lot of space for those item and supporter cards. We have 4, is it 4 or 3? We have 3 Scoop Up Nets in this deck, 4 Quick Balls and 3 Fog Crystal, 4 evolution incense, 1 energy switch. Energy switch allows us to attack just in case they crushing hammers. If they crushing hammer you before after you evolve, then you actually get to attach energy, and then cruel charge, energy switch for that extra 1 psychic energy. If you use your Moltres, you can't energy switch because it is 2 psychic energy costs. So Galarian Moltres does nothing for this deck. It only allows you to do extra 60 damage, as I say, constantly discard, reattach, discard, reattach. So it's that extra 1 which actually make a huge difference. Imagine if you have that 1 energy from your discard pile to attach with your Diaphragm Wings, and then 1 cruel charge is all it takes to knock out any V Pokemon without a Cape of Toughness, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus that 1 energy, you need to actually retain that 1 energy for your next turn so that you actually get to do a consecutive GMAX Whisk hit. Obviously we are not expecting to do that actually with this deck. If you run out of your Galarian Articuno Cruel Charge engine, if you run out of that extra charge engine, if you can't actually use your Scoop Up Net in time, you can't actually find your recycle your energy cards, you can't actually find those cards in time, or you know, get out another extra energy cards in your hand, then it's okay to pass the turn using Adornment. Adornment is a good attack, so your first attack with your Alcremie VMAX is GMAX Whisk. Don't use Adornment first. Make sure you use GMAX Whisk first as your first attack. That is our strong hit. That is what we want to play with this deck. The main charging hit. You know, go full force at it right from the beginning with the first GMAX Whisk strike with a lot of cruel charge. And then after that, we allow ourselves a pause by using 1 Adornment, and then after that we can actually collect another VMAX knockout for the win with another GMAX Whisk on the next turn. So that's how this deck is, the mechanics of this deck works. So this is the main strategy: GMAX Whisk, Adornment, GMAX Whisk. The first GMAX Whisk, we are trying to charge it up with our Cruel combo and our Diaphragm Wings as well. So we have 1 Avery, 1 Bird Keeper just for the switch, and we have no switch cards in this deck except for that Scoop Up Net allows us to switch. But if we have our Moltres stuck at an active spot as our first active, we can't actually retreat without if they have a Galarian, you can't actually retreat without that Bird Keeper. So we only have that 1 Bird Keeper, 1 Alistair for the discard, 3 Research, 4 Marnies, and 1 Caitlyn. Caitlyn is basically there just to you know, just for an extra effect. I haven't really experimented with this card much, but I don't know, I just find it helpful in a way. I'm not really sure about this card being in this deck, but let's just try it. So we have 1 Sonia as well. Sonia, if you get a lot of energy cards in your hand, you actually get to fish out 1 Alcremie and an Articuno for that extra cruel charge, extra energy cards on your bench in play. We also have 1 Experience Share just to charge our bench Alcremie after the VMAX active dies. So if the VMAX active dies, we actually get to attack non-stop consecutively, which is what we want to do with this deck. So let's go ahead for gameplay with our Galactic Ghetto deck. Caitlyn is a good card to keep a healthy hand. Oh yeah, it is a healthy hand. Like, some cards you need to keep in your hand, some cards you need to, you know. But sometimes I don't quite like Caitlyn sometimes because you don't really have a lot of cards in your hand to draw. If you put all of it, then you can draw a healthy amount, the amount that you want. But if you put everything back, then you won't have anything on the next turn. So that's the tricky thing about Caitlyn. If you don't have Chinchino, don't have a Caitlyn. But I don't know, because I suppose we have a lot of Averys. If they don't Marnie us, we have a lot of Avery, all of those draw 3 cards, Avery, Alistair, Bird Keeper. If they don't Marnie us for a few turns, then we actually get to use Caitlyn for a lot of cards, retaining certain item cards that we need as well, as you said. So Avery, I see that nice card. I like. Yeah, Avery is an Etern Wrecker, definitely. Can carry up annoying bench Pokemon like Drizzles, definitely. And okay, we are actually going. So I'm just gonna get. What should I get actually? Let's get another Alcremie. May have been wiser to get another. Oh my god. I really want to pull that here. Because if we get another energy... Oh my god, positive... Jeez. Oh my god, that's... painful. But we get stuck with a bad or small hand. Yeah. You can draw them back later. Yeah, that is a good point. So sometimes there's no point worrying about Oh my god, we got such a bad hand. Oh my god. That Path to the Peak killed us. So Crobat is a strong card for this deck because you get to draw out your energies. No Crobat is a big stomper for this deck. I hate it when they use that path, especially in the first turn. That is crazy. That's crazy. Not the infamous Crobat bench problem. Yeah, the Crobat. Nothing I can do about it. But they're playing Tapu Koko, quite interesting. Energy Recycler, I don't quite like it because Clara is actually better, but is a supporter though. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? I suppose we have no choice but to use Adornment. I'm just gonna use Adornment. Oh my god, we can't use that Quick Ball. Should we use that Quick Ball? I really want to use it though. I hate it. I'm just gonna discard it, whatever. Okay, we're gonna get Moltres this time. And then Marnie helps them, I suppose, but if we evolve, at least we get to use our... Okay, we get to evolve and get that extra 1 energy at least. They're smiling like crazy, but oh well. Maybe playing a Pumpkaboo is smart for Path. Pumpkaboo is smart for Path. I don't quite understand what you mean, but... Oh, Pumpkaboo. My bad, I thought it's Gorgeous. Pumpkaboo is the basic one, so Pumpkaboo discards that one. Yeah, that's actually smart. Because Pumpkaboo is Psychic type as well, and it's the new Marshadow, I suppose. The new Marshadow. Resetting the hole. I forgot about Pumpkaboo actually, I totally forgot about that card. Oh my god, that's a smart... Yeah, that is important to mention. Thank you for that. Pumpkaboo, you need Scoop Up Net though because it's gonna eat up your bench space. I like Marshadow because you actually discard it. You discard it and you get to use its effect, the ability, and you get to free up your bench spot as well. Whereas Pumpkaboo, you need to scoop it back up just to free that bench spot or to even recycle that ability. Marshadow, you can't recycle the ability unless you have a Rescue Carrier or something like that. Rescue Carrier is madness. It's the new card item. Rescue Stretcher. It's the new Rescue Stretcher, but it doesn't work for Pokemon with 90 or more HP though. And it also doesn't give you the option to discard. To shuffle. Turbo Calyrex deck and really helps me all the time. Yeah, Calyrex. If you have a Calyrex, you need to deactivate that path. Like, you need to do that. So we get Research. I don't like Calyrex though. Calyrex is super slow. I don't know why everybody plays Calyrex. A lot of people play Calyrex, and they just love to do that. With Articuno as well is not bad. I mean, Calyrex is not bad, but it's like super slow though. I find it a bit too slow for my taste. So Path to the Peak. Can't use Dire Flame Wings. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Okay, I don't know what to do now. This is crazy. Alright, which one should we attach to? I'm just gonna... should we put pressure and just attach to the active? I don't want to do that though, because they can just Marnie and our Bird Keeper is not going to help us anymore. Oh my god. I have to decide, active or bench, active or bench. They're gonna... If they paralyze the bench with the boss order, we have a Bird Keeper. If they Marnie us, we can't do anything. If they Marnie, they can't boss order, so obviously they're gonna knock it out. So Marnie is gonna help us, I suppose. I actually have 4 Shadow Riders. I have like 4 Shadow Rider V and VMAXs. I don't like trading for them because I suppose is the most expensive yet, except for Rayquaza. Other than Rayquaza, I think Shadow Rider is the most sought for card. Everyone's the most favorite card, fan favorite card or something. I don't know. But the ability is strong though. It's basically a Chinchino. You know, it's basically a Chinchino, and it allows you to do so much more. Okay, trading card, finally. Jesus, they are smiling like crazy. Okay, we need another Alcremie. Oh my goodness, this is bad. This is so bad. We actually need to attach that Psychic. Should we just use Moltres? Oh, we got a training card. Okay, thank God. Okay, we got a training card. We can actually use Articuno and attach to that Alcremie. So it's actually the perfect setup. So 1, 2. I don't really want to discard from Moltres. We should actually discard from Articuno. Okay, that one I suppose. Oh, that's too much. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard from Articuno, I suppose. Discard from Crobat, Articuno. Maybe leave one on the other Articuno. Oh my god, I'm being so fickle-minded. Okay, that's okay, I suppose. Yeah. I forgot to count actually. Okay, this is like really weird. We got one left. Get out path. Yeah, get out path. I hate path so much. Path, if you have Cricketune, it's destroyed. If you have Moltres, Galarian Articuno V as well. Articuno V is super strong though, because now that V Union is here, Articuno V is gonna do a lot. Familiar Bell, Articuno V. Big damage here, yeah. I forgot to read the previous ones because you actually wrote a lot of things. People are playing Kelly because it can be pretty fun right against me. I can see the understanding of not liking it. It's annoying. Shadow Rider, it's annoying in the sense that I see it everywhere. I see it everywhere. It's quite defeatable sometimes because it is slow. I'm not sure why everyone loves it because it is slow. But if you, it puts pressure though. If you don't do anything for long enough, 2 or 3 turns is all it takes, and then they can collect the win very easily. The win is it's a done deal. You know, if you don't do, if they get a Cresselia as well as their first active. And if they go second, then it's a done deal for sure. So I think we won the game already. Don't need to do anything. One, because Moltres actually helped us here. So we got 7. And it is quite. It's very the chances are very high for you to get all 4 VMAX, all 4 Rider VMAXs in your deck, all 4 V Riders in your deck. The same as your Urshifu, the same as your Rapid Strike energy cards and your Single Strike energy. Single Strike energy is not that likely though. Single Strike, they really make it very weak. I play Single Strike a lot. I love Single Strike. I'm not sure. I just love it. I just love to go against the flow. Rapid Strike is overused. Shadow Rider is not that overused. Shadow Rider is quite strong. Ice Rider is also overused as well. Alcremie, Shadow Rider. People love to use Alcremie with Shadow Rider. So if you don't do enough, if you don't do long enough, like if you don't knock them out or do enough damage fast enough against a Shadow Rider Alcremie deck, then on their 3rd turn already they can use Gmax Whisk for a crazy amount of damage. Shadow Rider is like a super speed, you know, it supercharges your Alcremie. and it's gonna be insane. All you need to do is evolve those 2 cards. But the good thing about this deck though is that we are not having 2 evolutions. We only have a basic for that fast charge. So Shadow Rider is only like a little bit slower than this deck. But if you Shadow Rider is very versatile though. If you play against a 1 price deck, Shadow Rider has a high chance of winning. Whereas with your Alcremie, we are not targeting 1 price decks. We are not targeting 1 price decks. If they play 1 price decks, we are screwed. That's how bad this deck is. Caitlyn is gonna help us. Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, we're gonna look at our deck, see if we have another VMAX. Okay, we have a VMAX. Should we get energy card? Oh, I don't like this. Caitlyn. Okay, we're just gonna charge it next time. We actually have no choice but to... We have a training cord, so might as well use it, I suppose. This is really weird. We should actually do attach later, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, this is a really weird setup. Okay, at least we've got... Should we use Caitlyn? It's worse than a Marnie now. Oh my god. Let's just use it. Let's just use it. Yeah, for those 3 cards at least. Got another Creamy. Sorry, I forgot to check the chat. You can buy boss Creamy. Yeah, that was a good game. Because they keep paralyzing us. That Tapu Koko is quite annoying because they can actually paralyze us non-stop. But it's not fast enough. They need 2 strikes for the knockout. All we need is 1 strike. So that 1 Bird Keeper actually helped us. That 1 Bird Keeper in this deck. But I don't think we'd use it for the paralysis, to heal the paralysis. Because they actually knocked out that active Alcremie. I can't tell what the closing deck is. Eternities. Yeah, because they were only having a Crobat and a Zigzagoon. It could be anything. It could be Dragapult. Dragapult is so annoying. I hate Dragapult. Energy. I hate every card actually. Energy Quick Ball, and then grab it back with Training Cord. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Quick Ball to discard the energy and then Training Cord back the energy. Another V. Okay, dead Articuno. We have no way of recovering that card from the discard pile. No rods, no Clara, no nothing. All we can do is Training Cord. Oh my god, Training Cord. Adornment. All we can do is Adornment right now. Let's hope we get Articuno. Okay, we got Articuno. Maybe Crobat is better. Okay, we're gonna do that Training Cord combo thing again. No Articuno, no Moltres. So we only have that 1 Moltres in this deck, but oh well. We're gonna fish it back. And attach to the bench one? No. We can actually... I don't think they can knock us out. They're not metal type, so... they have Zigzagoon though. 310, 270 plus... Oh god, this 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually very easy for them to knock us out. I'm preparing for Crushing Hammer, I don't care. I'm preparing for Crushing Hammer. Okay, no Articuno, that's annoying. Dang it. No Articuno. No No, Scoop Up Net is not gonna help us anymore. Scoop Up Net is useless because that Articuno just died. So this, they might think you're playing Shadow Rider. Oh yeah, good point. Shadow Rider is weak towards. Shadow Rider is a ghost type, so it's weak towards the dark type. Psychic and Ghost are weak towards Dark type now. The old Psychic type is weak towards Ghost type. So Psychic is weak towards basically the same symbol. But now Psychic is weak towards Dark. What's the word? Poison is weak towards Fighting. Dark is weak towards Bug type. So they are switching things around, which is quite interesting actually. I like to see things different. I enjoy different flavors, so I actually commend them for switching it up and changing the weakness resistance. Resistance is now minus 30 as well. Everyone probably already know that, but I'm just pretty excited about how things are changing. They brought back Dragon type, but they didn't bring back Fairy type. So Fairy is still... I don't think they're gonna bring back Fairy type ever. Because now that we have the Psychic symbol for Fairy types, that Fairy is no longer of any use, I suppose. But in expanded format, that Fairy energy and all those Sun and Moon Fairy types is gonna be impossible to play, you know, unless you're smart enough, I suppose. But Fairy, those not this Fairy, but the original Fairy type, like that. I really love the Supreme Puff GX. I love that attack so much. I'm crazy about that attack. I love it so much. Supreme Puff. You get to use it with your Tapu Lily. The non-GX Tapu Lily has the Dream Away attack that allows you to shuffle your opponent's active Pokemon back into their deck. But you have to flip a coin though. But you can use your Will from Sun and Moon, from Team Up expansion if I'm not mistaken. Will allows you to flip a head, so you flip a coin for any attack or ability even. So we got Training Cord. Oh shit. Dang it, I thought that's a Psychic energy. Okay, that's bad. Should we Adornment again? I think I'm gonna Adornment again. We got another VMAX, wow. So thank God we didn't discard that VMAX with a Quick Ball or whatever. So I'm just gonna attach Darkness here. Attack with Crobat. You could actually attack with Crobat if you want. So just Adornment again, I suppose? Should we use Adornment again? This is crazy. I think I'm just gonna Adornment again. It's probably unwise to do that, but I don't care. It might actually cause us to lose the game. But they actually need a lot of Scoop Up Nets because they have no more band spot. So Zigzagoon, extra Zigzagoon is not gonna help us now. They need Scoop Up Net. And they already used up one. All they need is 3 more Scoop Up Nets. They already filled up everything. So 3 Scoop Up Net is all they need. Or even Vitality Band. I'm not sure what glove actually hits against Psychic type. I don't think there is one. They are loaded. New boss things here. Yeah, I don't have a boss order. No boss order in this deck. I have 4 copies of boss order in my collection, but no boss order in this deck. I don't think I need one. Because we are hitting 1 hit KO. It's probably wiser to have done that Zigzagoon knockout, but definitely, boss order is definitely gonna help, but I just don't have the space for it. Okay, no Scoop Up Net, yay, you get to hit it. Thank God for that. That's actually lucky. All they need is 3 Scoop Up Net actually. 3 Scoop Up Net. So we're gonna discard this one, Crobat. Crobat has too many. That one, no. Oh my gosh, we actually need a lot. discard this one, you have to put pressure though. Okay, is that enough? I'm quite scared here, but I suppose it should be enough. They have a training card, so I'm not sure why they don't have that. Stadium cards, they need stadium cards. I mean, if you play Path to the Peak, Path to the Peak does so much though. I didn't realize how much Path to the Peak does. It shuts off Glaceon VMAX, it shuts off Duraludon, shuts off Eternatus, Corviknight as well, and your, what's the word, Rayquaza VMAX, and what else? We just talked about that, right? Shadow Rider VMAX. So many Pokemon has no abilities. Zamazenta as well. Oh my gosh, Path to the Peak is insane. I should play more Path in my deck. Because if they play Glaceon, we can't actually do anything. So that's important to note. We can only attack with that one Moltres, which is hilarious. Yeah, big damage. And we used Adornment twice. That is crazy. We actually survived 2 Adornments. If they don't kill us now, I don't know what to say. Like, they must have a pretty bad hand. Some days you're just screwed, you know. You just have horrible luck. Because they have horrible luck. Eternatus should be super fast. If you can't get your Zigzagoon, Scoop Up Net in time though, then that's bad. There should be... You should think about adding ways of adding those damage counters, because 270 is not enough for a VMAX knockout. Liepard does a lot though, because you discard 2 cards. Snow Leaf Badge. Snow Leaf Badge doesn't do anything if you're playing Dark type. So, I suppose Cape of Toughness, you can discard Cape of Toughness. Metal Goggles. No one Metal Goggles in standard, but oh my gosh, when that card was in standard, I hated so much. Metal Goggles, Lucario Metal, ugh. It's even worse than ADP. I hate ADP, but I hate Metal Goggles more. I don't hate ADP after I got my 4 copies. I hate it a lot before I got my 4 copies. I think 3 copies was locked. I was lucky enough to get so many ADP from those locked. I did bought a lot from the store though. Cosmic Eclipse. I bought a lot of Cosmic Eclipse sets from the store. So I got a lot of locked ADPs. Should we get Articuno? Articuno? Oh my god. Let's do it. Articuno! Fall Crystal for 2 energy. That is quite stupid. Oh shit! That was stupid. I actually put it... Oh my god. Sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention. I put it before getting my energy card. That's so stupid. Just wasted a Scoop Up Net, but that's okay. I have to use it. If we get energy with Alistair, that would be great. Should we use Alistair? Let's just go big. Discard Alistair. Let's go big. No energy card. That's bogus. Come on, energy. 1 energy. Yes. But we can't attach that to Alcremie. 3 dark energy. What are the odds of 2 showing up in hand? 2 of them. We have so many psychic, for God's sake. Oh my god, I hate this thing. Melanie and you're done for. Melanie and you're done for. I think it's their first turn though. Oh, it's their second turn. So they're charging the other one, so that means we actually have 1 more turn. If they don't use Marnie, don't get a Marnie Drizzile. Get a Marnie. Drizzile. Okay, research. Marnie could actually help us actually. We have to use Adornment Sonia for energy cards. Caitlyn and Sonia. I'm gonna use Sonia actually. What do you guys think? Should I use Caitlyn or Sonia? I think I'll use Crobat first and then decide later. Oh my gosh. If we use Crobat, we can't use Adornment anymore. Should we go big? I really want to go big. I'm insatiable. We have only one though. We shouldn't really do that. Yeah, we really shouldn't do that. We already used one strong charge anyways. Whatever. Okay, cruel charge for that one energy, I don't care. At least we are compressing our hand. And then Crobat. Yay, Crobat. And we got so many energies. Are you kidding? What? No way. Oh, we only get to attach 3? You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Crobat! Don't do that, Crobat. So don't draw too many cards if you have a lot of energies. And if you plan on using Adornment, we can't use Adornment anymore unless we use Energy Recycler. Here comes Inteleon. The other Inteleon though, so they can't actually knock us out this turn, but we can. I'm playing against a lot of VMAX here, so it's actually lucky that we got matched against VMAXs. When I was preparing this deck just before the stream, buffing it up a little, just tweaking it, making sure it's worthy to be streamed. So when I was preparing it for the stream, I actually paired against a lot of one-price decks. A lot of Charizard, Chinchinos, Sandaconda. Not sure where those one-price decks come from, because normally if I go to ladder, there's a lot of VMAX players. But like a few hours ago when I was playing, all of those one-price cards show up. I can't remember what other cards they use now, but one-price deck. So one-price deck, you can't actually do much. Like Psy Laser, you have to discard all psychic energy attached to your Articuno for only 120. Sandaconda is 130 HP. So even a Lugia, a basic Lugia, that useless Lugia, or even the strong Lugia, this ultra rare Lugia with the... I can't remember the attack now, but the attack allows you to do 250 damage if your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, if I'm not mistaken. So if your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, you do 250, otherwise you do 0 damage. So that Lugia also has 130 HP or more, maybe 150, I don't know. So 120 doesn't actually do anything against a one-price deck unless they are playing. You can't even knock out a Decidueye. You can knock out a Altaria though. So you can only hope to attack with your Alcremie V or your Articuno. VMAX, obviously if you evolve it, they're gonna collect 3 price cards, which is not a good deal. I suppose we have to do that. Caitlyn is super helpful now. So Caitlyn actually helps Adornment later, so Caitlyn is perfect. So I'm just gonna compress the deck, Caitlyn, after using that fog. If they knock us out, that is gonna help us though. Shit. But we're gonna have Scoop Up Nets, right? Scoop Up Net is gonna help us, right? Let's just leave one energy then. Yeah, let's leave one. I don't know what to do. Let's leave one energy. Nah, let's just not. Okay, we got Scoop Up Net. Okay, we got Energy Recycler. We get to shuffle the deck later. Yeah, we should have left that one energy card. That was stupid. Oh, we got an energy switch though. Okay, we got an energy switch though. That's perfect. Should we switch it now? switch from Crobat. Let's just switch from Crobat. Okay, and then Recycler the next turn. If they don't Marnius, definitely gonna Marnius. Discard the Dark. There we go. Knocked out the Ice Rider. 360 damage, easy peasy. But the next one is gonna be hard though. We did use Adornment, so Adornment and Cruel Charge for that first knockout. So that's actually not good. We are like super slow for this game. Just because we got unlucky and didn't get Articuno in time with the right energy cards, the right amount of energy cards. Ice Rider. So can we do it? I think we can. All we need is Scoop Up Net. If they don't Marnius, I think they already used something. A Nessa or a Research. They could have used a Research or something. I don't know. But they used their supporter card. That means all we need to do next turn is scoop it up, attach 2 and extra 1 plus that Dire Flame Wings. We can knock out any VMAX with 1 hit. So if they don't Crushing Hammer, they actually need that exact. We're doing exactly 360. So we need all of our energy cards in play. We don't need that one though on the active because it's getting knocked out. Ice Rider is killing us, but we are killing it immediately after because we have 1 Scoop Up Net. 1 Scoop Up Net is all we need. We are not playing Energy Recycler, are we? Because we actually have to shuffle all 5. Okay, we have a lot actually. I don't think Energy Recycler lets you shuffle back less than 5. Let's test and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it lets you shuffle back less than 5. Up to 5 cards. Up to. So we shuffled it back. All we need is scoop it up. We don't actually need Training Cord because we got the right amount already. So we're gonna attach the Galarian Moltres just because the next turn it can attack. We have another Darkness. Yep. We can actually attack the next turn if we want to, but we're not having to attack again because we actually won the game. With 1 more VMAX risk. Scoop Up Net is all it takes. Scoop Up Net for your Cruel Charge, and we actually got a lot of energy from those prize cards that we drew with the first VMAX knockout. So that is how strong this deck is. Killing all VMAXs with so easy, so fast, with only 1 hit. The power of Alcremie. Alcremie. Oh, this is a Christmas song. Pokemon Christmas song. Yay! Galarian Moltres. So we can get a Darkness and okay, they are playing 1 prize now. I jinxed it, they're playing 1 prize now. Oh, looks like they're not. So Zamazenta, we can't actually hit that thing. Altaria, we can't hit it without. We can use. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Okay, let's attack with Galarian Moltres then. Moltres is gonna help us. That 1 Moltres makes all the difference in the world. It might actually be better to draw 2 Darkness energy. Alcremie is not gonna help us now. But might as well just put 1. Right? We're just gonna attach to that 1 deactive. And then just discard that 1 just because we actually don't need Alcremie VMAX. So Caitlyn is gonna help us here. Caitlyn is gonna... I don't think so. Because Caitlyn is the same as Marnie. You have to put it at the bottom of your deck. But you can shuffle it later with your item card though, after putting it at the bottom. Because we are putting a lot of supporter cards at the bottom if we are playing that card. Okay, they're playing Zacian, so we actually need Alcremie. This is not good. This is so not good. Zacian is metal type, so they're actually gonna kill us very easy. If they have a boss order, they can kill us. What should we do? I think I'm just gonna Marnie. I don't think we can win this game anymore. Metal type is our weakness, and they're playing Zamazenta as well. But let's just try and do something. Okay, Marnie destroyed us. Should have used a Caitlyn, definitely. Oh well, I suppose. I don't want to play this game. I really don't want to play anymore. There's no way we can win this. We're just gonna put Crobat then. This is miserable. This is miserable. Can't even use Adornment because they're gonna kill us. So Tempting Tunes Altaria has 0 retreat cost. Zacian Zamazenta deck with Chinchino and Tempting Tunes. Chinchino helps you draw, and Altaria puts that supporter card at the top of your deck. So it is 2 stage 1s though. You're playing 2 stage 1 Pokemon. It's actually better to have an Oranguru because you actually don't need to discard Boss Order. Okay, we're dead. We only have that one Moltres, which is not good. So we can't knock out that Zamazenta with anything other than 3 Psy Lasers, 3 Articuno Psy Lasers, which is ridiculous. But we can scoop it up and use that attack constantly, so that may help us, I don't know. Okay, we got Avery at least. We have to use this one. We don't have enough energy cards, so we're just gonna use that one. And Adornment, because we actually can't knock it out. We can't do anything but Adornment. So this is a sad game. It's a sad game because we have no way of winning this game. All they need is a switch because this little birdie has 0 retreat cost. So all they need is to get a Bird Keeper with their Tempting Tunes, make do to draw that Bird Keeper into their hand, Bird Keeper to restore that attack. They actually got a Raihan, and then Brave Blade for the knockout because we are weak towards Metal type. We have no Coating Energy, no Snow Leaf Badge, no Chandelier in this deck. Snow Leaf Badge Coating is not going to do anything to Alcremie. But Chandelier actually protects all of your Pokemon in play with energy cards attached to them from weakness. So all of your Pokemon has no weakness if they have energy attached to them. But it is a stage 2, but you have your top entry though. Top entry, Lampent, to evolve your stage 2 Chandelier with that ability that protects all of your Pokemon from weakness. So we can do the exact damage, but we're gonna have to research. Discard that one. Oh my gosh, we didn't get anything. didn't get anything. We're dead, guys. We are officially dead. So we're just gonna do that, I suppose. Should we just do this? There's no way we can. I'm not sure why I'm playing this game. Like, I should already concede. But oh well. Let's just see it through. They only have one prize card left. And that's all they need. A switch retreat. So, experience share. Yay, we got 4 energy cards for no reason. For nothing. Let's go for another game. Let's hope not against a metal type now. Hauser. Copper Raja. Copper Raja VMAX. You don't see a lot of people using that card. Copper Raja. I would be pretty interested in seeing a good Copper Raja deck. I suppose when ADP was allowed in the standard format, it helped a lot because it does extra damage with your altar creation. And it is a VMAX as well. That means you actually get to do, you get to tank more damage with that high HP Pokemon card. So they could actually be playing anything. Durelodon, Corviknight, Zacian V Union, Copper Raja, Scizor VMAX. You don't see that as well. Zamazenta, Metagross VMAX. Obviously, Scizor is actually very weak because it actually does only a max of 190 damage. So it looks like they're playing Metagross. Metagross Zacian. Bronzong, I suppose. Bronzong. Definitely have a Bronzong in their deck. We got a Moltres to start with, which is not good. We're gonna use Avery here. Okay, we got not much. I think we're gonna discard that one. I think we may actually use Caitlyn the next turn. Because we have 2 VMAXs in our hand and a lot of energy cards. Boss order. Metal Saucer and we're dead. Wow. Please don't use a boss order on us. Okay, then Marnie. Marnie is actually not bad. We actually have not that good of a hand. We're actually stuck with that weird hand because we either have to choose to discard that one Caitlyn and that one VMAX, or to use that Caitlyn. Intrepidsaur. It looks like they got no energy attachment. It's good for us. We got 3 Alcremie VMAXs in the deck. Not sure how many V cards we have though. So we're just gonna have that one Birdkeeper though. I don't think I'm gonna attach that experience share yet to anything. So let's just let's just do that. should actually attach to the active. Just because we have experience share already, my bad. So we can get another Crobat actually. For more energy card. Oh my god, we used our Crobat. Jeez. We used our Crobat. Arg. Oh no. We wasted that Crobat. So we have no choice but to use Adornment now. Adornment is gonna help us. They are metal type though, so metal type is not good. Yeah, the Crobat would have helped us so much. I forgot we used the Crobat. Oh my god. Oh, they were gonna Marnie us anyway, so oh well. So we got no Bird Keeper. We only have one Bird Keeper in this deck though. We have boss orders, so we actually have to watch out for that. You're gonna use Synchro Hammer. Synchro Hammer does 90 more damage. They have the same number of energy attached. So I thought it's the same number of cards in your hand, but it's actually the same number of energy attached to both active Pokemons. So they can't actually use Synchro Hammer for extra damage, only 60. So if they want to kill us, they're gonna need their Zacian. But I don't think they can do it in time unless they retreat. All they need is a switch though. If they evolve, I think they can knock us out. 120, oh not yet. So let's evolve and get our energy cards out, I suppose. Prepare for the retreat the next turn. Just in case we get a supporter card, at least we get to use that other supporter card the next turn. So Sonia is gonna help us. Let's hope it does. If they don't retreat, if they don't attack us, kill the Moltres. Moltres is gonna help us so much more. They just discarded experience share, so that's not good. So they can't kill us with their VMAX, but they can kill us with their Zacian. So that's the bad thing. With one hit, all they need is one strike. We have to use Adornment because we didn't get our... I'm not sure why, but we didn't get our full charge card, the main card that we need. Full charge. Here comes Bronzong. Bronzong. You can actually use your scroll, Rapid Strike scroll for your meta buff. Any scroll. So you can actually use Max Rush. Oh, this Pokemon's Max Rush attack. I thought all your other attacks as well, but you only get to add 150 to that Max Rush attack. So that's not good. Should we use Adornment? I don't think it's wise though, but let's just try. Because we actually don't have... sorry about that. We don't have a Bird Keeper in hand, so I'm just gonna I may attach to that one. Let me just do that. So I'm just gonna attach to that one. And then just retreat, I suppose. Should we retreat? Got fog crystal. Finally, we got a fog crystal for that Articuno, that annoying Articuno that doesn't like to show up. Okay, and we got training cord. Got everything. Should we use adornment? I don't think we need to. So we're just gonna sacrifice that one. If they use boss order, I don't know what to do. That's actually not smart because we actually don't have cards to retreat. If they pause the turn not attacking us, then they're gonna have more. They're doing more damage as well, 250. So they can actually knock us out now. Boss order is all they need. Boss order knockout a VMAX, and then the next turn Brave Blade, and we're done. But if they don't do that though, then we may be safe, knocking them out first with our VMAX Whisk. VMAX Whisk, VMAX Whisk, VMAX Whisk. Two, three, four, five, six. So we need another Articuno, otherwise we are not going to be able to survive much. So we're just going to use research here because we have that trading cord. So we need Articuno now. There we go. We got Articuno and that extra energy. Comes Articuno. So thank God the positor not doing a lot for so long. That actually helped us a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And kill. So now we just need a scoop up net and energies galore. How are we gonna get energies without a research? That is the main question. We can attack with got scoop on that. We can attack with our Moltres, I suppose, but we need energy switch. That's our only energy switch in this deck. We only have that one copy of energy switch, but I suppose it could be enough for VMAX Whisk. You can use it for Moltres or your Alcremie. Because Moltres, all you need is that one extra energy, Diaphragm Wings, energy switch, and one energy from your hand to aura burn within a single turn. But aura burn is not enough to knock out a Zacian, so we actually may need to use, if we don't get psychic energy and a quick ball, but we have a scoop on that. So if we don't get enough psychic energy the next turn, Marnie is not gonna help us. Caitlyn would have helped us. If we have a Caitlyn now, it would help us so much. If we top deck a Caitlyn, I would be super happy. Because we need so many psychic energies. We need 3 psychic energies in our hand. Bird Keeper is gonna help us, I suppose. So Bird Keeper, let's just compress the deck. So let's compress the deck. We can't actually compress anymore. So let's just use Bird Keeper then. Bird Keeper, scoop up that. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is bad. We couldn't do it. Didn't get enough. I think we can though. We got enough, just enough. Oh, thank God. So all we need is that one extra energy, because Dire Flame Wings give us that extra one. So Cruel Charge for one extra one, and and then Adornment the next turn. We have no choice but to use Adornment the next turn. Next turn, my bad. So Energy Recycler now. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 energies back into the deck. With the Alcremie, we have no more Crobats, I don't think. 1 Crobat down. And 1 Crobat in the bench already played. So they have no Cape of Toughness. That means all we need is 4 discards. 4 energy discards for a Zacian knockout. And if they don't knock us out with anything, they have a Bronzong though, so all they need is to play a Zacian Air Balloon and knock us out. So Bronzong, Zacian, Air Balloon. 3 cards. They got 1. They have a Bronzong, we're dead. No Bronzong, please, no Bronzong. We don't have a high chance of winning this game. If we win, it would be a miracle actually, because we are facing our weakness. We are facing Metal type. And they have Berserker. They are playing Metagross though. Metagross is quite slow. So all they need is that 1 Bronzong. They switched already. 1 Bronzong is all they need. Energy and Bronzong, my bad. They need 1 more energy. Very easy for them to pull that off. They don't even need... We can't actually do it. Okay, they got Bronzong. So we can't actually... we can't win this game anymore because we need to use Adornment. We need to use Adornment. So this is super bad. Caitlyn? Is Caitlyn gonna help us? Yeah, we can't win this game anymore. We need a scoop up net though. If we have a scoop up net, that would be great. Energy switch, we have no more energy switch. So yeah, there's no way we can win. Energy switch is the only way we can win. But we just discarded that, so yeah, there's just no way. Let's just use a Caitlyn just for kicks. So Caitlyn, those 2 energies back. And draw 2 energies back, wow. Adornment just for kicks. And we got 5 energies, wow. Bronzong and we're dead. Bronzong and we're dead. Well played. Heartbreak. So I'm just gonna concede here. I'll just let them get it. Like, it was a fair game after all, so I'll just let them get it. There's no point continuing really, but oh well. We are facing a Metal type and it's actually a miracle that we got this time. And even bigger miracle if we won the game, but oh well. Let's go ahead for possibly our last game. I always end with a win, so if this is not a win, I'm not gonna end it here, so I don't care. I'm just gonna play till I win the last game. The last game has to be a win. It has to. Hewux. Lightning deck. Yay, we're not playing against Metal. We got 6 energy cards. Wow, 6 energy cards. We got Articuno, but we can't use the ability because we have no other basic in our hand. Bad hand alert again. We're playing against Dracozold. So we can do a 1-hit knockout against Dracozold. 360. Easily knock out Dracozold. Should we do that? We want to be drawing as many as we can with Crobat, so we're just gonna do that. We need our supporter cards. Where is our supporter cards? So here comes Dracozold. 2 2 hits is all they need to knock out our Galarian Articuno. Another Marnie, yay! Okay, now we need Alcremie. Come on, Alcremie. Show up or I'll whoop your ass. Okay. Alcremie is in the game, yay! Put your fat ass there, Alcremie. We're getting another Alcremie, should we? Nah, let's just pass the turn. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. We'll see what we can do the next turn. If they Marnie us, then it would actually be wasting that Fog Crystal. Boss order, knew it, I knew it. Oh, they are reducing our energy card. Rather than collecting damage on our Alcremie, they are deciding to reduce the energy card. But they can't heal anymore. They can't even knock us out with 1 hit, so I don't think they can win at all. Just because... oh, we should actually get Articuno, just because we have our trading card. Oh well. Yeah, we would have won if we got an Articuno. Much easier. Okay, we got Fog Crystal though, and we don't even need to use trading card. Wow, that's crazy. So that's it. That seals the game right there. We won the game. 1 Articuno, 1 Alcremie VMAX, and fish that energy back out just for kicks. Another one. We actually got another space for Crobat, but we don't need it anymore just because. Oh, we have to check the HP. Exactly 360. So if they are 340 HP, we can't actually knock it out with a big charm on. So it's important to check if their HP. If their Eternatus VMAX with a big charm, you can't actually knock it out with 6 energy discards. You need 7 energy discards to knock out the Eternatus VMAX with that tool card. So that's all for this deck. It's called the Galactic Ghetto. So the Galactic Ghetto. Galactic Ghetto features our cake card Alcremie VMAX, the delicious velvet cake, with the G-Max Whisk attack doing 60x damage for each energy that you choose to discard from all of your Pokemon. So the attack cost is 2 psychic energies. I'm just gonna deal with this mosquito problem real quick. So the attack cost is 2 psychic energies. That means we actually need to charge it 1 at a time, or actually use our or actually use our energy switch. Energy switch allows us to use our cruel charge, our Articuno, Galarian Articuno cruel charge to attach extra energy cards from our hand, put it into play, put extra energies into play, and then switch that energy onto our Alcremie VMAX, and then attach an extra one from our hand to attack in the same turn, on a single turn, charge it up to 2 energy costs for the attack. So G-Max Whisk within our second turn immediately after evolving, you get to use G-Max Whisk after using a lot of this ability, obviously, because if you don't have a lot of energy cards in play, you can't do enough damage to knock out a V card or a VMAX card. If we want to, we can knock out a VMAX very easily if we have our Fog Crystal or our basic cards in time. All we need is to set up a Alcremie early on in the game, and then find our Fog Crystal or our get out our basic Pokemon with either a Fog Crystal or our Quick Ball, or even a Sonia. We have 1 Sonia just to get either energy cards or our basic Pokemon, because we have a lot of energy cards in this deck, but sometimes they don't show up. If you have an Articuno in your hand but not enough energy cards, only 1 energy to attach to Alcremie, but you can't actually get more energy cards, then that Sonia is going to help you get 2 extra energies for a V knockout, because if you have 2 extra energy on your Articuno, you can actually knock out a Crobat V with 3 energy discards. If you want to reset your energy to 0, then you can knock out any V card with 4 energy discards, but you do have to make sure that they don't have a Cape of Toughness, and that you also have to pass the turn having 0 energy. That means on your next turn you can't attack without a energy switch, and on your next turn you're gonna have to use Adornment, but that's okay because we actually get to use Adornment the next turn after knocking out any one of their Pokemon that has a lot of energy attached to it that they have already prepared for the attack, unless they're preparing their bench Pokemon. So Obviously, if they are preparing their bench Pokemon, it's actually better for you to prepare as well. So if they do a lot of preparation, use your Adornment a lot. That's why that's gonna help you a lot after they do their first VMAX attack. If they attack with their VMAX, then hit with your GMAX Whisk. After using your first GMAX Whisk, after using a lot of adornments, then you can actually do back-to-back GMAX Whisk without having to do adornment anymore. So it really depends on what they are playing. If they play, if they stall a lot, if they play, put a lot of those one price cards in their active position and prepare their bench VMAX for the attacks, then use your adornment until they attack you. So use your adornment until they attack you. Obviously, if they can knock you out with a Rayquaza VMAX, don't put your Alcremie VMAX as the active unless you do have to prepare for it to be boss ordered though. So it really depends on the gameplay. But anyways, let's go ahead for the deck. Looking at the deck list, we actually have one Alistair for the discard because we need to discard our basic Darkness energy to be able to use Galarian Moltres' Dire Flame Wings ability to add that extra 1 energy on our Pokemon. So that extra 1 means you actually get to add 60 more damage for your GMAX Whisk, essentially doing extra damage. So if you have 2 Cruel Charge, if you have 2 Articunos, if you are lucky enough to get extra energy cards on your hand to attach to your Articuno supporter cards for more Articuno and more energy cards, essentially attaching 5 energy cards with your ability and your turn's energy attachment, then you actually get to add another one with your Dire Flame Wings, adding up to 6 energy per turn. So one turn you get to add up to 6 attach up to 6 energy cards, and on your last turn if you attach another one already, if it's your first turn you attach one on your last turn, then you actually get to pile up to 7 energy cards in your bench in play, you know, in your battlefield. So you get 7 energy cards, you get to discard 7 energy for 420 damage. For 420 damage, knocking on any VMAX would want a colossal VMAX, even with stone energies, with their big charms on. There's no more buff padding, by the way. Buff padding is no longer allowed in the standard format, but there's going to be a Zamazenta V on the next road. In the next set, Pokemon Celebrations, there's going to be a Zamazenta V, a fighting type Zamazenta, with the ability that reduces damage done to all of your fighting type Pokemon by 20. So if they have that Zamazenta, it's gonna add to their HP to reduce the amount of damage that we do. So we're gonna have to discard more from Alcremie VMAX from all of our Pokemon to be able to use GMAX Whisk for a one-hit knockout, which is what we want to do. We want to do one-hit knockouts to knock out VMAX Pokemons, a lot of V cards as we can, as much as we can, as early on as possible, so that we get to win the game that easily, that fast. And we also have 4 Crystal, get out our basic Pokemon or our basic energy cards. We have a Quick Ball for energy cards, only one energy switch, 1 energy recycler, and 1 training card to get back our basic energy cards from the discard pile, and 3 basic darkness energy, 15 basic psychic energy cards. We have 4 Marnies, 1 Avery, 1 Bird Keeper, 3 Research, and 1 Caitlyn. So Caitlyn is there just in case you have way too many psychic energy cards in your hand, and then you can't use Adornment. Then Caitlyn actually saves you because you get to put all of those psychic energies back into your deck, and then selectively retain the perfect cards that you need for the next turn. So retain the evolution incense or item cards or supporter cards that you need for the next turn, and shuffling back, putting back all of those energy cards or the cards that you don't need on the bottom of your deck, drawing fresh new cards with this Caitlyn card. So Caitlyn is very strong in that sense because you not only get to draw cards and put certain cards back into your deck, because sometimes you need to do that if you are playing Jump Love as well. You actually can't use your Solar Evolution. Skiploom have the Solar Evolution ability that allows you to evolve the Skiploom, search your deck for a Jumpluff, and you put it onto your Skiploom to evolve it as you attach your energy from your hand onto your Skiploom. So that ability, Solar Evolution, allows you to evolve if you have Jumpluff in your deck. So if you have a lot of Jumpluff in your hand, then Caitlyn is gonna save you. Same case here. If we have a lot of energy cards in our hand, we can't actually use Adornment to attach energy cards onto our bench Pokemon, 1 to each of our bench Pokemon. If we have too many energy cards in our hand, Caitlyn is gonna save us to be able to use Adornment whenever at any stage of the game. So we only have that 1 Caitlyn though, but it's not a strong supporter card, because if you don't have a lot of cards in your hand, Caitlyn actually screws you over, because you can't actually afford to put too many cards back into your deck, and sometimes it may actually be worse than a Marnie, because you actually have less cards in your hand. You may actually be left with only 3 or 2 cards in your hand, and that one Caitlyn is not gonna save you at all. So that's the bad thing about Caitlyn. That's why we only have one copy of that Caitlyn card. We only have one Bird Keeper for the switch. We have no other switch cards in this deck. So if we are stuck with a Galarian Moltres as the active Pokemon, we either have to wait for that Bird Keeper to show up. Wait for that Bird Keeper to show up, or we have to actually attach energy cards one at a time to be able to retreat our Galarian Moltres, and then reattach energy cards to retain that card count, our energy count, so that we get to do more energy, do more damage with our what do you call it, VMAX Whisk. So that's the main thing, that's the main strategy. We are playing Dire Flame Wings, Cruel Charge, and also Adornment to be able to do a lot of damage with your VMAX Whisk, essentially knocking out any Pokemon with one hit. So this is how strong this deck is. You can knock out V-Unions as well with one hit. And Alistair, Research Quick Ball helps you with the discard if you have your Darkness Energy in hand. If you don't, then we can't actually search for it, because Fog Crystal doesn't let you search for any basic energy except for your Psychic basic energy card. So, you know, we are actually relying on chance for that one Moltres to show up in our deck, not in our prize card, and those 3 basic energy cards to show up in our hand for the discard, to be able to discard it to use Dire Flame Wings over and over every turn. So that is actually quite chancy, but if we get it in our first few turns, that would be great. If we get it late stage in the game, that would be great as well, because you know, it doesn't matter when it shows up, it's gonna help you a lot. So that is all for this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is called our Galactic Gateau deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you on the next video, and have a nice day. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way. We are signing up now, so tune in for the next episode for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.